In the last two videos, we took a look at editing time patterns with the time editor. Starting with this video, we're going to cover editing the volume envelopes in the volume editor. Working with the editor should be a breeze, as most of the functions are identical to the time editor we just finished looking at in the previous videos. If you are unsure if you are looking at the time or volume editor, it is easy to tell by the editor's color. If the envelope curves and the edit points are green, then you are looking at the time editor. To switch to the volume editor, you can click on the envelope volume icon to the lower left side of the editor. The envelope curves will turn orange to indicate you are editing the volume. The editor has the same XY graph as the time editor has. However, the values of the time editor's graph were units of time. With the volume editor, the graph values are of course units of volume. The X-plane, as with the time editor, represents the time, and the Y-plane represents the volume level. As a simple demonstration, I'm going to create a simple fade out over 4 beats. To do this, I'll take the default edit points and move the last point to the lowest possible volume level. If you need more information on adding and working with the edit points, please refer to the corresponding video. With the curve created, listen to how the volume will fade as gross beat plays through the 4 beats. Or add some more points to add some interesting volume effects. For example, I can create a pulse to the volume by adding an editing point to the middle and dropping it down while keeping the first and last points of the volume at full level. Or perhaps you want to simulate how an LFO would modulate the volume. This can be done in the same manner, but with a few more edit points. Of course, it would be faster if we are to use the step editor, which we looked at in the time editing videos. Again, as with the time editor, you can edit your points with snapping enabled to ensure that they are placed in their correct position. So, in this video, we began our look at the volume editor and demonstrated some simple volume envelope curves. In the next video, we'll finish up our look at the volume editor.